Welcome to the Daily Threat, your go-to source for the latest cybersecurity news and analysis. Today's episode is going to cover some of the most pressing cybersecurity threats facing businesses in 2023. Our first story today is about the risks posed when employees secretly use ChatGPT and other AI tools. According to a recent report by CNBC, more and more employees are using AI tools like ChatGPT to automate their work and make their jobs easier. While this can be a good thing, it also poses significant cybersecurity risks. Hackers can easily exploit these tools to gain access to sensitive data and compromise entire networks. The way these attacks work is simple. Hackers target employees who use AI tools and exploit vulnerabilities in the software to gain access to their systems. Once they're in, they can steal data, install malware, and wreak havoc on the network. To prevent these attacks, businesses should establish clear policies around the use of AI tools and educate employees on the risks. They should also regularly update their software and monitor their networks for unusual activity. Our second story today is about critical updates that Apple, Google, and Microsoft released in April to address a zero-day vulnerability that could allow hackers to take control of users' devices. According to Wired, the vulnerability was discovered by cybersecurity researchers who found that it could be exploited by hackers to remotely execute code on users' devices. This could allow hackers to steal data, install malware, and take control of the device. The companies quickly released updates to address the vulnerability, and users are advised to install them as soon as possible. Failure to do so could leave their devices vulnerable to attack. Our final story today is about vulnerabilities in Zixel firewall devices that could allow hackers to take control of them and gain access to sensitive data. As reported by the Hacker News, researchers discovered two vulnerabilities in Zixel firewall devices that could allow hackers to bypass authentication and gain control of the devices. Once they're in, they can steal data, install malware, and compromise the entire network. Zixel quickly released updates to address the vulnerabilities, but users are advised to install them as soon as possible. They should also regularly monitor their networks for unusual activity and take steps to prevent attacks. In conclusion, today's episode has highlighted some of the most pressing cybersecurity threats facing businesses in 2023. To protect themselves, businesses should establish clear policies around the use of AI tools, regularly update their software, monitor their networks for unusual activity, and install critical updates as soon as they become available. And that's it for today's episode of the Daily Threat. If you found this episode informative, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more cybersecurity news and analysis. The Daily Threat is brought to you by QIT Solutions, your trusted partner in cybersecurity.